Hi, this is Amie at the Virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things we can see in the sky for the week of March 7th, 2021. I'll start with our upcoming moon phases. We're going to have a new moon on March 13th, a first quarter moon on March 21st, and a full moon on March 28th. This week, the sun rises around 6:15 a.m. and sets around 6 p.m. Daylight savings time starts next Sunday, March 14th. We will spring ahead, moving our clocks 1 hour forward. This will change sunrise time from roughly 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and sunset time from roughly 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. 12 hours of daylight. We must be near the equinox. We'll talk about that in a future episode. Daylight saving time in the USA starts on the second Sunday in March and ends on the first Sunday in November. The current schedule was introduced in 2007. The United States first observed daylight saving time in 1918 as part of an effort to conserve fuel. Historically, there were no uniform rules for daylight savings time from 1945 to 1966. This caused widespread confusion, especially in transport and broadcasting. The Uniform Time Act in 1966 aligned the switch dates across the USA for the first time. Well, this was an exciting week on the planet Mars. Perseverance made its first drive on Mars on March 4th. The top speed for the rover is 0.01 miles per hour. It's going to travel a maximum of 200 meters per day. The engineers said Perseverance can walk and chew gum at the same time. That means it can observe the terrain and choose the safest path. The wheels can move and other instruments can be taking pictures, all at the same time. And that is an improvement from previous rovers. The wheels were redesigned to not rip while they go over sharp rocks. Most of the wheels also turn independently. Its first drive was on March 4th, and it moved very slowly and not very far. So it looked around to determine a safe path. It was checking out its instruments, kind of warming itself up. Then it moved forward about 4 meters, made a turn, and then moved backwards. So this was testing out some of its different equipment. That drive took about half an hour to go 6.5 meters. NASA has named the landing site of the Perseverance Rover after the science fiction author Octavia E. Butler. In 2 weeks, the rover has sent back over 7,000 images. The weather station has already started collecting data. Now, this image shows a target for analysis by the rover's SuperCam instrument. The light-colored flat rock on the right, that's going to be the first observation. On the left side, we see rocks that have holes filled in with dark sand. Well, that's something we haven't seen before, so we're interested in learning more about those rocks. From its landing site, Perseverance can see a remnant of a fan-shaped deposit of sediments known as a delta, the raised area of dark brown rock in the center of the image. These rocks are about 1.5 miles away from the rover. We see that those rocks are layered, which we have not seen in other places. It's likely they were deposited by rivers flowing into ancient Lake Jezero. This image shows 2 possible routes to the fan-shaped deposit of sediments. The science and engineering teams are working together to determine the best path to get to the delta. So this image was taken by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter and shows the paths that are being considered. The team is looking for the most efficient, safest, and most scientifically interesting path to explore before it arrives at the front of the delta. So it may take this blue path here, or from our landing site, it may take this purple path in this direction. Eventually, it will end up at the mouth of the delta and then take that yellow line, which will take it along the delta to explore that area. This image was captured by the Hazard Avoidance Cameras, or HAZCAMs, as the rover completed a short traverse and turn from its landing site in Jezero Crater. And you can see the tire tracks that were left in the dirt. All right, it is March, and our spring constellations are starting to make their way up into the sky. Let's start by looking in the east-northeast sky. And I have the sky set for about 8:30 in the evening this week. And we're going to look for the Big Dipper right here. Most of you know how to find it. 3 stars make up the handle. 4 stars make up the bowl. If you poke a hole in the bottom of the bowl, water will drip out of the Big Dipper and it becomes the Big Dripper. And water drips onto a backwards question mark here. This is called the sickle. That's the asterism name for it. And the sickle is the head of Leo the lion. Leo the lion. So we have a rectangle for the lion's body and a triangle for his tail. If you use your imagination, the constellations Great Bear and Leo the lion looks something like this. So the Greeks associated this constellation, Leo the lion, with Heracles and the Nemean lion, the beast that Heracles killed during the first of his 12 labors. Greek authors wrote that the lion was put up into the sky as a constellation because it was the king of the beasts. So anyway, there was this lion living in a cave in Nemea. It was killing the local inhabitants and could not be killed because its skin could not be pierced by any weapons. Heracles also could not kill the lion with his arrows. So he trapped the lion in its cave and grappled with the beast and eventually choked it to death. He used the lion's strong claws to cut the pelt off of it, and then he wore the pelt as a cloak. Nice. He wore it as a cloak, and that protected him and made him appear even more fearsome. Oh my goodness. That Heracles. Did you know Heracles is the Greek name and Hercules is the Roman name? Same guy. All right, back to our stars. So the brightest star in Leo the lion is called Regulus, and it's a 4-star system composed of 2 pairs of bright stars. The second brightest star is Denebola, and its name is Arabic for lion's tail. Now within this constellation, I have to use the search function to find it. Didn't want to find a Leo triplet. Triplet. There we go. All right, let's zoom in to see this. There we are. We have 3 galaxies, spiral-shaped galaxies, similar to our Milky Way galaxy. And they can be seen in the same field of view using a small telescope. So 2 of them were found, this one and this one were found by Charles Messier This one was found several years later by, oh my goodness, I forget now. The same guy who found Uranus, William Herschel. Okay, thanks for being patient with me. So we've got 3 galaxies. They can be seen in the same field of view. Collectively, they are called the Leo triplet. All right, well, that's our sky for this week. Thanks for joining me in our virtual planetarium. Please subscribe to our channel and like our video and share it with your friends. I look forward to seeing you back at the real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.